Well, hello friends and family, fellow YouTubers. I want to welcome you to Jim's In Town Gardening and also Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. What a day it's been. We got a bunch of snow last night, mixed with rain and sleet and crap, and got a little bit cold, so everything kind of froze up. Anyways, I got that snow blowed, and then did our sermon message on Pal Talk. I got that video rendered, or it's rendering. When I left to come out, it was rendering. Now we gotta get it up onto YouTube. Nice, sweeties. Anyways, I've been out chipping some of the ice at the end of the driveway. There was quite a buildup there, and it ended up getting up to about 42 degrees. In fact, I had all the doors of, well, the front door of the bunny barn open, the door on the entryway, the 3 windows open, and it was still 57 degrees, I think, in here. So that was good. I just closed it a little while. The sun's starting to go down. And anyways, normally Monday is the day that I swap out my water bottles. Or I start to do it. With 38 cages, it takes quite a few water bottles, and you take on the 30 by 36 cages where I've got the little ones, and especially when they're only about 3 or 4 weeks old. Usually I have one down lower, you know, so the babies can start drinking as soon as they want. But sold a buck rabbit to a guy Thursday, and this coming Thursday, my 2 New Zealand whites, and the one New Zealand white Rex cross, that one's going to be going. So that's going to be 3 cages emptied, which is going to work out good because I've got to separate Mandy's babies, boys and girls. I'm not worried about her right now. They're fine, but also Daisy's babies, I want to get them separated, boys and girls. So that will be good. That will be good. You know, in a video, I don't remember if it was on Mondays or Tuesdays, you know, in my mind, I'm constantly, you know, how am I going to swap out? You know, I play those scenarios out in my head of where I'm going to put each one. Of course, this summer where I'm going to have quite a few outside. I've got cages that I run like a rabbit tractor. You gonna come see me? That's what I've been doing. You know, a lot of my young stock will be out there. I'm going to set some cages on the outside that I can put some of my does that aren't with babies, not pregnant, because I don't know how hard I'm going to breed these guys during the summer. Last year was just way too hot for them. Of course, this is a different year. And I had in the back of my mind what I was going to bring up in today's video, just to help some of the ones that have, oh, I know. Yeah, so today I want to talk, as far as ones getting into rabbits, trying to plan ahead as far as your cages. Now, if you're buying a pet rabbit, and that's all that you're doing, you're not going to do any breeding or whatever. I have mine in 30 by 30s. I've got them in 24 by 36s. Usually the 24 by 36 is what I save for my big boys, my, like, Buster, Rex, Smokey, actually, Adrian, my brown Rex, my chocolate Rex, he's in a 30 by 36. I like that for them because when I put my doe in that cage with the boys, it's easy for me to reach in the back when I go to retrieve the doe to put her back in her own cage after, you know, the duty's done. You gonna come see me? it's an easy cage to get to. 30 by 30 would work. It's a little bit deeper, but so ones that are buying the bigger breeds for raising rabbits, idealistically, I wouldn't go any smaller than a 30 by 36. That cage works for me. My New Zealands, my Rexes. There's plenty of room for a nest box. The bigger nest box. My nest boxes are, I think they're either 20 or 21 inches long, 10 inches wide by 10 inches high. There's plenty of room for mama and the babies, once they all come out. Usually up until about that 4-week period. And after the 4-week, sometimes even 3 weeks, depending on the number of kits and how well they're growing, how well they're, eating grain and hay. I'll take that nest box out, and heat. How warm is it? Now with Lily's babies turn 4 weeks old today. In fact, I've got to weigh them, and I may, when Leanna comes out, I may do a video of us weighing them. What sweet babies. Oh, they are so sweet. And I found that we've got three of those gray ones with blue eyes, which I've never had here. So that's pretty neat. But anyways, 30 by 36 for that size is good. With my pet rabbits, when I breed Donna, when I breed either the two of my lion heads, I will probably do a 24 by 36 for them. It gives plenty of room for a nest box and mama to raise them up until, again, 4 or 5 weeks. 6 weeks, usually my doe's going to come out and go in her own cage. That's when I wean. So that just gives you some ideas on cage sizes. Now, I know a lot of people have bought some cages from me, used cages. And at the beginning, I had a lot of 30 by 36s. Those went quick. And I knew they would. So now I'm down to some 30 by 30s. And with those, I want to replace the bottom wires. What I've got left is, spots about that bad or that big in the corners that have rusted through. They sat outside for 5 years prior to me getting them, and they're outside now. So, anyways, I'm going to replace the wire on them, and of course, I'm going to have to get more money for those after. That roll of wire was pretty expensive. So I'll have those. But the other thing, you're going to need, if you're breeding, you're going to have a cage to put your doe when you wean her. Depending on how far along your grow outs are going to be, you're going to need something to separate the boys and girls. Normally, I want to have them all separated by 9th week, 10th week. For especially the ones that we're selling. Or you're going to have chances are they're not going to get pregnant, but you're going to have that riding all the time. Hey, sugar. Hey, baby girl. So, I'm trying to get friendly with your little babies. Yeah, people, oh, your rabbits are so calm. Well, when they're little, I don't know if you can see. When they're little, this is all I do. Just when I'm out here, I'll just spend a little bit of time rubbing their head. Now, if I go to another one, this one's going to come and, hey, wait, I want some more of that. But, it doesn't take that long to get them so that they're used to you. So, so typically, if I was to buy a trio, let me rearrange this camera again. if I was going to buy a trio, okay, let's say I just bought Sugar, let's say I just bought Layla, and I was planning on breeding them. Okay, so I've got 1 cage, 2 cages, now I need a buck, so I'm going to need a 3rd cage. So, you know, the 30 by 36 cages are great for that size doe. Okay, so now I take this doe and I breed to this buck. So in 31 days, I'm going to have a litter of kits, hopefully. Come, let's say, anywhere from 5 weeks to 7 weeks, I'm going to take that mama out. So now you need a cage for her. Now you could put, Sugar would do all right in the 30 by 30 cage for, you know, until she was pregnant and had another litter. A 30 by 36 cage, to me, for the bigger size rabbits, it's not big enough to be doing your kindling. It just isn't big enough. You can do it. I think it's going to take a lot longer for your bunnies to grow, to get big enough. But also, it doesn't give them enough room. You know, where I've got the hay balls in here, there's got to be room for that. I like with my 30 by 36s, I can have the wider J feeder. You know, it gives everybody ample room. I do have another feeder in there. And I do that with all my little ones so that they can eat. They don't have to climb up onto this. Okay, so let's say you're going to do like what I do with most of mine. I'm going to raise them up to sell. Well, you know, you can't guarantee that come 8 weeks that you're going to sell all of those babies. You know, I've got 2 of Sugar's does left, Snowflake and Winter. Those were September 25th babies. I've got 4 does from baby. Those are born September 23rd. And I've got 1 buck left. You know, I mean, that ties up cages. So you've got to plan ahead all the time. So where do I want to go with this? You know, some of the ones that have called and have bought rabbits from me, they've done some homework. And I always tell them when they come, you know, bring your pad and pencil if you know, on your way up here, or if it's 2 or 3 days prior to, jot down questions. And I'll answer them the best I can. You know, or we can discuss it, you know, while you're admiring the rabbits that I have, we can discuss, you know, some concerns that you might have. How do I do this? What happens at this? To me, you've got to be thinking ahead all the time. You know, during the winter months, I spend so much time out here. Spring months, I'm not going to do quite so much. Not that my rabbits are going to be neglected, but there's going to be other things to do. You know, gardening and raking and so on and so forth. Other projects that I do. And I've got a lot of them this year, hopefully. I got a greenhouse to build. I've got the addition. You've seen in the summer months where that insulation is. There's a door there. There's going to be an addition in the back. All my grain, all my hay is going to be stored back there instead of in that one. I've got a freezer, non-usable freezer, in my entryway. That will move back here. That's what I store my grain in. And then I've got to put siding on the building. So I've got a lot to do. And Leanna's talked about putting a small deck around the entryway, just for pretty much more cosmetics, just to make it look like a little cabin or whatever. So that will be cute. So I guess I'm going to pause the video right here. Later this evening, probably when Leanna and I come out and do our nighttime chores, we'll weigh Lily's babies up. And we'll see how they're doing. And then you get to see them. I know quite a few people have really loved seeing these little guys. They are super cute. Super sweet. Lily did an excellent job. First time mom, she did an excellent job with them. She's a good mother, nervous mother, but I don't think the kits are going to be pound-wise what I'm hoping for, but these are all going to go as breeders. These will all sell for breeders. There's the possibility I may keep one. I don't know yet. But anyways, when we do that, I'll bring you along so you can see them. Okay, welcome back, friends and family. So Leanna and I are out here. We just got done doing our bunny treats and checking hay and water, and we're going to do the weigh-ins for Lily's babies. This will be their 4-week checkup. So I'm going to take them out, and just so that you can see them, I'll kind of hold them up to the camera before I put them on the scale. I usually try to hold them just a little bit. This is the first time that they've really come out of the cage, so this is going to be, and I'm not quite sure how Lily's going to do with this. See, one of them's drinking here. Hi, little baby. Hi, little baby. Oh, easy. Easy. So, I don't think they're going to hit the 2 pounds. I think they're a little bit too small for that, but that's fine. Oh, easy, little baby. Easy. Yeah, so usually what I do is I'll hold them just a little bit. Calm them down. Just let them know we're not going to hurt them. Beautiful little babies. Yes, you are. Okay. Easy, easy. .6 and a half. Okay. You can go back with Mom in just a minute. Take that feed her water bottle. Hey, little baby. Hey, little baby. Oh, easy. 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 Mommy's right there. You're not going to get hurt. Let me bring that camera down just a little bit so you can see these guys. Oh, yes, it's okay. Mommy's watching. Mommy's watching. Cute little babies. Problem is, I stall and the scale resets, goes to 0. Okay. 1.6. Oh, okay, little ones. It's all right, Mama. It's okay, Mama. This one's a little bit heavier. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, easy, honey. Easy. Yeah, that little light one right there is one of the ones with the blue eyes. Actually, this one's got blue eyes. Yep. Hold on. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, easy. Easy. Good? Yep. Okay, okay. 1.7. Here you go, babies. You go back with Mom in just a minute. Okay, little one. Okay. Oh, easy, easy. Okay. Here's the blue-eyed one. Here's the little blue-eyed one. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not sure if you can see the eyes in that or not. Easy. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're going to have to work with you guys. 1.8. Okay. Down to 2. Oh, easy, honey. That one, you're the light one. Yeah, you're the light one. This one's hefty too. Oh, easy, honey, easy. Easy. Yeah, you've got to be really careful with them at this age because they squirm. That one's got blue eyes. Yeah. Okay. 1.9. Okay. And one to go. This one, this is a blue-eyed one too. It's alright, Lily. I'm going to bring them right back to you, honey. Come here. Okay, Mommy. Come on. Come on over this way, honey. Maybe she'll... This one reminds me of its dad. This looks a lot like Tommy. And you're blue.
I think most of them are going to be blue.
Yeah. Oh, easy. 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 Okay. Oh, easy, sweetie. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. We'll get him back in with Mommy in just a minute. Easy, baby. Easy. 1.5. Okay. Yeah, go back with Mommy. Go back with Mommy. So you can see they're cute. They are cuties. And soft, just as soft as can be.
Oh, I couldn't escape you.
And where are you going? Where are you going? So we've got 2 that are on the darker side. Well, that one scared the pee out of that one. This one's a darker one. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. Yeah, you're a cutie. You're a cutie. Okay, Mommy, there you go. They are so fun to watch at that age. Yes, they are. It's so fun to watch. Thank you, Mama. So, that's what we do on the 4-week, the 6-week, and the 8-week. Take each one individually out and weigh them. Leanna will document it and then, divide it by how many rabbits there are. So these guys are going to be just about the same as what the last 2 litters are. They're down. But I kind of suspected hers to be off a little bit. So hopefully got something out of this. You saw some cute little bunnies. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd ask that you please do. If you want to share this with somebody, by all means, go ahead and share. Click the like button. Tomorrow I'll have some of the rabbits for sale, as I mentioned earlier. One went Thursday. Another 3 are going to go this coming Thursday. So what I'll probably do is I'll show you Daisy's babies. In fact, I'll probably sex them tomorrow. Those, I believe, are 9 weeks old. And then Mandy's babies. And I really haven't advertised those yet. Those are going to be gorgeous rabbits. They are just gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. I was excited with that litter as soon as she had them. So, thanks so much for watching. Love you guys. God bless you.